What's going on, everybody? I'm Bonnetta, and this is MLS Now. Today we are taking a look at the best goals from the top 5 rivalries in MLS. Last week we posted a survey on MLSsoccer.com asking you to rank the best rivalries in MLS. Now we are going to dive into each of these rivalries to show you what we think are the best, most important, most awesomest goals in each rivalry. First up, let's start with number 5, Dallas versus Houston. The hardware in this Texas derby goes by the name of El Capitan. It's an 18th century replica cannon. That is one trophy you will not be hoisting in the air or drinking beer out of. You're probably just better off not touching it all. This southern rivalry is as hot as the weather. Now, it did lose a little steam back in 2011 when Houston moved into the Eastern Conference, but this year they are back in the West and ready to fire this thing back up. So what do we think is the best goal from this rivalry? Well, you might remember Brian Ching scoring twice in the 2007 playoffs, leaving FC Dallas in absolute shambles. You also may remember Kenny Cooper's Hand of God-esque goal from 2013, but we picked a goal that helped ring in a new era in Houston. Adam Moffat's game winner against FC Dallas from the first ever Texas derby at BBVA Compass Stadium in 2012. The Scotsman took down a parried corner kick and proceeded to hit the stitches off the ball as it went upper 90. What do you guys think of our pick? Let us know. The fourth best rivalry in MLS according to your votes is Colorado Rapids versus Real Salt Lake, the Rocky Mountain Cup, or King of the Mountain we should call it. Our favorite goal from this match goes to Armenian international Yuri Movsisyan. You guys remember him? Here's the scene. Let me break it down for you. October 25th, 2008, RSL was fighting for a playoff spot, and all they needed to do was tie this game against Colorado to move on. Well, Yuri took his sweet time and finally scored in the 90th minute, moving RSL into the 2008 playoffs. Sometimes a tie is more like a win. That was definitely the most memorable for us, but what do you guys think? Better than Sabo's brace in stoppage time from 2010? What about João Plata's and Jose Mari's bangers from 2014? I know you Rapids fans remember Robbie Finley's heart-wrenching goal from 2007 that kept y'all out of the playoffs. Let us know below. You picked it. Number 3 goes to New York and DC United. Two teams that didn't waste any time getting this rivalry started, as we saw in 1996 when DC crushed the hearts and souls of then Metro Stars fans by knocking them out of the playoffs. While Raul Diaz-Arce's goal that game set the precedent for 20 years of bitter hatred, it was, after all, a penalty kick, so we cannot, in good faith, name that number 1 on our list. So what did we pick? Well, it probably is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth, Red Bulls fans, but let's rewind to 2006 when the Metro Stars had just rebranded to the Red Bulls. After scoring the first of 4 DC goals in a 4-1 win at Giant Stadium, Aleko Eskandarian celebrated by taking a swig of some Red Bull and then spitting it everywhere. Now, I imagine plenty of DC goals left a bad taste in Red Bulls fans' mouths, so let us know which was your most memorable. To San Jose fans, this might come as a shock, but you guys voted LA Seattle the second best rivalry in MLS. We think it is probably because a huge percentage of our poll goers hail from Washington and California, but hey, it's a democracy for a reason. So what did we pick as number 1? Well, it came just this past year as the two teams faced off in a regular season-ending home and away series to determine the Supporters' Shield. This was perhaps the most hyped regular season matchup in MLS history, and it definitely lived up to it. After they tied the first game 2-2 at the StubHub Center, everything was on the line for the Shield at CenturyLink. Marco Pappa came on as a sub and scored 2 goals that put away any dreams the Galaxy had at winning the Supporters' Shield. It was his first of 2 that takes the cake for us, as a quick restart from Obafemi Martins and Clint Dempsey totally unlocked LA's defense, and Marco Pappa slotted home a through ball to secure the Shield. There were plenty to choose from in this rivalry, so what do you guys find the most memorable? Let us know below. And here it is, the number 1 rivalry in MLS goes to... Well, can I have a drum roll, please? Portland and Seattle. Surprise, surprise. Look, we all know this would get voted number 1, but that didn't make our job any easier picking the best goal. So, which one did we pick? Well, if there's one guy who epitomized this rivalry, it was Eddie Johnson. This dude seemed to score or have a huge impact in every single matchup against Portland, and I am sure all you Timbers fans just loved him while he was in Seattle. Which leads me to his goal from 2012 when the Sounders visited then Jeld-Wen Field. Eddie Johnson takes the ball down the right side, throws a little shake and bake on some defenders, and curls a left-footed shot upper 90 past Troy Perkins. So how did we do, all you Northwesterners? Let the comments flow in, people. Oh, hey there, San Jose fans, we didn't forget about you, okay? We can call it an honorable mention, but we're gonna give you guys some love on our list. Why? 2 words, Alan Gordon. Dude scores 2 game winners in second half stoppage time in back-to-back years against LA. Why try to choose between the two? We didn't. Here they are.
Ball is headed and into the net by Alan Gordon for the 3rd game in a row.
It's free to Shea Salinas. Leaves it.
Ball.
Cronin. Chip. 4 plus. They score! Back-to-back goal! Alan Gordon! Alan Gordon! Gordon!
So how'd we do, guys? Wish some goals from San Jose's 2003 playoffs comeback were on here? I'm just covering my bases. But hey, I'm sure plenty of you will still disagree with every goal that we pick, so feel free to let us know below. It's a free country. So is Canada. Bye.